So Jurgen Klopp has bloody left Liverpool, or leaving, should I say. His season will end here. The last sort of dance, the last bounce of Klopp, and it's sort of, he's picked a brilliant time, to be fair. Liverpool are in a cup final. They're bloody doing amazing in the Premier League at the moment. They are top. They're flying. And he could end his season and his career at Liverpool with the Europa League, a Carabao Cup, potentially an FA Cup, but let's see about that, and a Premier League title again, another one. But what he's done is sensational. Obviously, there's the people comparing him to Sir Alex. His tenure under Liverpool and what he has done and what he means to Liverpool is similar to Sir Alex in the fact of like they idolise him and he is one of their best managers in their history. Second or first, obviously they've got Dalglish as a player and then he went on to do okay as manager. You've got Bill Shankly in there, but Jurgen Klopp restored Liverpool to the top. No one has done that in their history. And the same Sir Alex, Man United, he restored them to the top. And obviously his tenure was fucking ages. And obviously there was that retirement of Sir Alex Ferguson where he went back on it, I think 2001 or whatever. Could Klopp do that? I don't think so. I feel like Klopp he signed a new contract to 2022 where I expected him to probably see it out to 2026 or maybe go the season before. But he decided to go now, end of the season 2024. Pep, I think his contract leaves 2025, I believe. I don't see him extending that. So there's going to be a load of great managers out there up for grabs and obviously on the break. I don't see Klopp doing anything next year, really. You've got Mourinho out there. But what he has done for Liverpool as a whole has been absolutely spectacular. I've loved his football, the guiding press. He was the one that sort of brought it to the Premier League. And yes, obviously Man City have their sort of style of play, but his is very different. His is very much attack sort of thing. And with the right players, he can keep a clean sheet and do that. But what he has done, his football was amazing. And I remember that Liverpool-City run where City got whatever it was, 98 points, Liverpool got 97. Wow, what a season that was. And Jurgen Klopp, to build the players he has into absolute world-class stars, like Robertson from Hull is a world-class left-back now. Salah, obviously, he's made unbelievable. Núñez is a raw energy. If he could, set Núñez on the right path before he leaves, he could be world-class. He makes players into absolute superstars and he's never failed realistically. Obviously there is Darwin Núñez, but he's improving, right? Apart from that, he has built Liverpool from where there was with Milner, Lallana, Origi, bloody Mignolet goal. He's done incredible, and to compete like that, and obviously they don't have the finances of Man City and all this. I feel like Pep will have a hole in his heart next season of like, oh shit, my rival is not there. Who's going to compete with me? Because there's Arteta. You did it last season, but all these managers, eventually they're going to say, enough's enough, I'm done. And it seems like Klopp said he ran out of energy. I feel like, he's very passionate in it, and he kept grinding this out because obviously he ain't got the facilities and the funds that Man City have where first Pep can go, all right, this season we go bosh, we should be okay. He has to grind all the players out, get the most out of them, the energy, and then try and win a title, manage injuries and all this shit. It was a nightmare, and however many years he's done it for, 7, is it? It's probably more than 7. I think he signed in 2015, so around about 7 or 8. He has done fantastic. What a manager. My favourite in the Premier League since probably Sir Alex Ferguson. I remember when I was a kid growing up, I was watching Sir Alex and thrashed teams, but Liverpool, they were slightly different. His football, as a neutral, grabbed me out. I didn't like Liverpool, but there's something where I was like, wow, I do like Jurgen Klopp's football, and I expected them to win every game, but I liked it when they won. I was like, wow, what a goal, what a piece of play that is. With City, I feel like theirs is more tactical. The way they pass it around the back, though, it bores you as a fan a little bit. Obviously, Pep's got his, and Pep's phenomenal what he has done. Them two are up there for me at the moment. If you're talking all-time Premier League managers, it's Sir Alex is sitting high at the top because of just the years he's done it for and how long he's been winning. Klopp's definitely in the top 5, possibly in the top 3. For me, it's probably... he could go second. Obviously, it's toss-up between him and Pep. I do think he's a better manager than Pep. Obviously, Pep has a better resources and has got more titles and has done, if you will, a better job at City in caping the titles, winning them in Champions League. But would he have been able to do what he can do at Liverpool? I don't think so. Whereas I think if Klopp went to City, he can do even better. That's the big difference. And as a manager, his passion, his enthusiasm, his 3 fists, he galvanises the whole team. He galvanises Liverpool, and even for the neutrals and the outsiders, you know, there is something that you're like, oh, I do like Klopp. Obviously, there's the moaning. That's the one thing that he started to do, and maybe that was because of the introduction of VAR and stuff, him moaning, him slowing the cogs down a little bit, and he's like, right, I've got to this stage. It's not for me. And he said like something like the engine's not turning properly. He's been driving it too long. I think it'll be a brilliant end, and I don't like to say it, they're all either going to fall off dramatically, lose a lot of the finals, but it's set up for sort of a fairy tale ending where he'll probably win the Carabao Cup, then he'll go and win the Premier League. If he beats City at Anfield, you know, that was a turning point when Liverpool did win the Premier League previously. If they're still top then, it's going to be hard. Obviously, you know, there's teams like Chelsea, even Villa are still in there, but I feel like they're on that run again, Liverpool, where they're getting that streak up, and if the players stay fit, obviously Salah, I think, got an injury, they're going to have to deal with that, but they managed to cope last time, thrashing Bournemouth 5-0 or something. He is spectacular. Big shock, because I didn't expect him to go this season, maybe the next, or the one after, because obviously Pep, I felt like Pep and Klopp would go at similar times, but it wasn't to be. Klopp's gone first, he'll have a nice holiday. Where will he go next? Because he says he's not managing England ever again. Will he just stop managing like Zidane's just gone off the face of the planet? We'll have to see. But that is big news. The FA Cup game's been played 0-0 Villa Chelsea, and I think City won 1-0 with Arcade. Yeah, there's nothing really much to say about that other than hopefully Villa can win at Villa Park, continue in the FA Cup. But, you know, that's separate. It was pretty boring matches, to be honest. The big juicer today, and Fabrizio Romano confirmed it before it even came out, was that interview. Wowzers, but what a man. I think they have to build a statue. He is, for a Liverpool perspective, he is amazing. They tried so many times to restore the dominance that they had when they had Ian Rush and all that, and he was the man to build it back. And he ain't left them in the shit like Sir Alex Ferguson when he left. The manager had a lot on his hands, like the squad were old. He used them to the last squeeze, whereas Klopp has rebuilt the squad. He can rebuild squads because he's done it here, and they're fresh. They've only had like a season together, so they can keep going. The next manager can improve them even more if they get it right and if he's important. But what a man. Incredible stuff. Sad for the Premier League, but we have to live with it. We have to move on. Good for the rest of the teams, realistically, that his football's out of the game. What a manager. I'm sure everyone's going to miss him deep down. You know, if you really think about it, his football was quality. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.